Alright, hello everyone. It is me, Jay Burns, of course, because who else could this possibly be? But, anyway, this is my 50 subscribers special video, and like I promised, I am going to be showing you all how I organize my Loom stuff. And don't worry, there's more to my Loom stuff than just this case. As you can see back there, there's that pillar with all those creations of mine. But that is what this video is about. It is about showing you how I organize my Loom stuff. So let's just go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to show you how I organize my rubber bands. So as you can see here, there. Now as you can see here, I have these packs of rubber bands in this basket, and it's actually an Easter basket, because, well, why not? And this is where I keep all of my refills of rubber bands. Here are my electric glow purple rubber bands that I have, and that's where I keep all of my refills of rubber bands. As you can just see here. There we go. I just have all these bags of rubber bands, and they just all sit in this basket. So, just give me a moment. I'm gonna clean this up, because, oh, just look at all these rubber bands. I just gotta put them all away. Ooh, brown rubber bands. Whee! So yeah, that's where I keep my Loom rubber bands. Yay. And as you can see here, it says Happy Easter, so that proves this is an Easter basket that I got for $1.97. What a ripoff. Alright. Next, I have these little boxes here. And these boxes just hold random rubber bands. These were the first things I ever bought to organize my stuff, which that was a really bad idea. Because as you can see, it's just all mixed up, all mixed rubber bands in here. And I am not going to dump these out. No, I'm just kidding. But I am not. It's just a bunch of random rubber bands in here, and as you can see, that's a bad idea. So back when I first started looming, when I had these boxes, they were all I had, I would choose whatever color I wanted to use, and I would use the lid here. So whenever I found the color I wanted, so say I wanted to use this green, I would use the lid here and just put the rubber bands in there. And that's just not recommended whatsoever if you're gonna organize your rubber bands in any way. But yeah, so that's this box. Then here I have another box, and this has all the special rubber bands that I could never find anywhere in any stores or anything. Like these light blue ones. They're so pretty. And then these purple ones. They're so pretty. Sorry about that. That's just every day I record. No big deal. Anyway, then I also have this half yellow, half green glitter rubber band. So ugly. And then I also have all these other rubber bands. I got purplish, pinkish, whatever these are. They're shiny. And then got this thing. I feel so bad for it. I don't know what happened, but And I have this awesome half pink, half blue. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. And then, you have this really tiny rubber band. It's a little baby. As you can see, it's very tiny compared to the other rubber bands. It's very tiny and cute. And everyone should have one. Because they're just so tiny. And they're just little baby rubber bands. And then I have this ugly thing. I don't even know if this is actually a rubber band meant for looming, so. Yeah, so that's this box for you. I also have this refill pack that needs to go in the basket. I missed. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the rubber bands. Except for this safe. This has rubber bands in it. I'm not telling you what rubber bands. So now let's just go ahead and move on to bracelets. Yay. So I loom... Yes, I loom bracelets. Yes, oh wait, that makes sense. Darn it. Okay, well, I organize my bracelets with this huge contraption pillar. Not even a contraption, what the heck. This huge pillar thing called a boom loom. And it's just basically something to hold all of those loom bracelets that you make. And as you can see, it's not very tall. It's like 1.5 feet tall. Probably 2 feet. 2 feet. But as you can see here, I just have lots of bracelets. Mainly the ones that I've created, like this flower chain bracelet, the venomous snake bracelet, the pebble path bracelet, the triple single pet lion bracelet, there we go, and the two-way triple single bracelet. And then this right here is just a dragon scale. It's like the first bracelet I made, so yeah. That's just my boom loom. I also keep all of the hibiscus butterflies that I've ever made in these little pockets or whatever I guess you would call those. As you can see here, I have this one made of all silicone rubber bands except for these. These are mint gold. And then this one is made of the limited edition fuchsia, I think they were called. They don't have these anymore, so I'm very sad. And then the pearlized rubber bands that you can only get at Michael's. And then this one is just neon green and whatever. And then this is the first one I ever made that I put on a bracelet, and everyone was like, wow, this is cool. So yeah, I also keep all of my butterflies in this. So that's the beginning of my bracelets because, well, as you can see, there's just not that many bracelets on here. It's like I never made anything. But that's not where the bracelet and loom creations end. No, I have more. Alright, so as you can see here, I have this bucket. And as you can see, there's just a ton of bracelets in here. And some of them are this bordered fishtail and this climbing tire track bracelet. I'm not sure if you hear that, but that's the garage in the background. And I just have a whole bunch of bracelets in here. I got this rabbit. And then I got this thing. And this thing. But this is not my bracelet collection video. This is just showing you how I organize stuff. But here's just all of my bracelets, just to give you an idea. Just gonna stack it as tall as, make my pile as small as possible, so that it looks like I have more rubber bands, or more bracelets, when I just have like 200. So, yeah, so this is just some of the bracelets, and they are kept in this bucket here that I got for Easter with the basket. And it is made in China. Nice to know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put all these away. Awesome. So that's my bracelets. Yay. And then I keep all of my charms and stuff in this rainbow loom box, which is what I got my rainbow loom in, because rainbow looms come in a box with rainbow loom on the box. So open the box, and here I have all this stuff in here. Now some of this stuff is I guess what you could say, the prototypes or the first of a bracelet that I created. For example, this one that I'm not going to show you, and the first triple single pet dog, and the first triple single pet bunny, and the first triple single pet lion. And then I also here have on the other side charms and stuff, like this little turtle, and these little balls. I started wrong. And then my baby freaky bug, and my blossoming butterfly. Yeah, this is not that, but this is where I keep all of my charms and the future bracelets that I'm going to make tutorials on. So hopefully you didn't see anything exclusive in there. Just close that. There we go. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for my bracelets and charms. Also have this bracelet. Now I'm going to go. And now I'm going to show you my actual loom and all that other fun stuff. So yeah, there you go. Alright, so as you can see here, I have this loom that came in a bag that I got for Christmas. And then I have this two-sided single chain bracelet. I actually did not create this. This is somebody else's bracelet. But anyway, I have this random loom that was in a bag. It's really awful. I drew an arrow on it. Tutorial on how to do that is on my channel. Then here I have this box, which I got my first loom in, the Royal Loom. Probably a really poopy loom because I had 4 of these and they broke. Every single one I got, it broke. So as you can see here, I have some of the parts from the broken Royal Looms. This actually wasn't mine, this was my sister's. This one was mine. This was the last one I had. It literally snapped in half when I was making the easiest bracelet ever. And it broke in half. So now I just use it as a really poopy monster tail loom. Then I have this bag of charms that I never ever used, which I need to put the other charms back in here. I have all these charms that I never ever use. Probably will start using them eventually, because why not? Then I have my extra, my backup plastic hook from Rainbow Loom, and also my backup extra monster tail. This is a mini loom. Yeah. So yeah, that's my backup right here. Then I have these 2 pin bars left from my Royal Looms that I had previously, and these are the pin bars that didn't break, and they are used as replacements because my sister still has a Royal Loom, so these are for whenever we need them. Then I have this bag of C-clips that I forgot about. And then I have the good old arrow that points the same direction as the arrow on my loom. As you can see, it has 2 different sides for double the fun. Or whatever. Alright, so that's this box here. And now we move on to the last part of this whole thing. My actual case, where I keep all of the things that I'm going to use in 5 seconds, or I use before I make a bracelet, or I use 4 bracelets. So as you can see here, this case is very, very fat, so it's not fitting on my screen. There we go. It's kind of fitting. It's just a little fat, that's all. Don't make fun of him. He has feelings too. But as you can see here, my case is just huge. This was meant for a fun loom, I think it is. I can't remember. It's that one white loom that has 4 pin bars on it. That really fat loom. Oh, that explains why this case is so big. But anyway, this case was actually meant for that, but I made it for my rainbow loom. So, if you're looking for a case, just look for the one meant for a fun loom, and just buy that one. Because I'm going to show you how I made that work. Now, as you can see here, I have these pink clips, but it actually came with orange ones, but I just changed them because I had another case, and it was smaller, and I liked the pink, and the orange was ugly, so I just switched them. So anyway, no, open it. When you open this case, there we go, I have about 50 compartments for rubber bands. I have these 6 in the front, and then I have 20 in the back, so let me just count real quick. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have 8 in the back and 6 in the front, so that means I have 14 different pockets for all the rubber bands, but I think this can have up to 30? I can't remember, but as you can see all of my rubber bands. Ew, that's horrible. Let me hold on. There we go. You can see all of my rubber bands, and as you can see, they're all mixed up and mixed together. But don't worry, it's organized a certain way so that it's not all messy up. Up here I have red, then I have pink, then I have orange and yellows, and I have my navy blue, which is pretty much the only actual blue I have, other than jelly turquoise or this neon blue. And then I have purple, and then I have brown, and then I have this skin color stuff here, and then I have pearlized rubber bands. And you can only get these at Michael's. So if you want to get these, find a Michael's near you. Anyway, then down here in these much larger sections, I have all sorts of greens. Pastel green, regular green, neon green, mint gold, really dark green. And then here I have the gold and the silver. Then here I have shades of gray. 50 shades of them. No, I'm kidding. No, I have things like I have clear and black and white and gray all mixed together in this part, or this section here. Then I have all of my colors of jelly that I have, except for the navy blue. The navy blue gets its own place. But this is just a mixture of jelly rubber bands. I have yellow jelly, pink jelly, purple jelly, and turquoise jelly. And then here I have some of my older glow-in-the-dark rubber bands and some rainbow loom mixed in. I have these DIY glow-in-the-dark rubber bands, and some of them are falling out. And then I have some rainbow loom glow-in-the-dark bands. And then here in this last compartment, or section or whatever, I have neon rubber bands. And then I also have 2 extra hooks, just in case, if I forget one when I go traveling. I have this really flimsy one that'll break if you make anything with it. And I have this plastic hook that I got with that loom in a bag. I have a grip on it. And then, up here out on top, I have my rainbow loom. As you can see, there's a lot of room for it. It makes an annoying noise when you slide it side to side. So my rainbow loom, everybody. Then, here I have this section for for all of my C clips, or my S clips, or my O clips, whatever clip I have. As you see here, S clip, and C clip. So this huge section is for all of my clips, but I still have a ton more sitting around somewhere, so yeah, that's not all the clips I have. I have more. And yeah, so that pretty much wraps everything up. Except I'll just show you my hooks. I have this one. I have this one. And I have this and this. And they go together like this. Ooh, ah. Yeah. Oh, ow. But anyway, that's pretty much all. And that wraps up the whole how I organize my Loom stuff. I keep all of the things I'm about to use in this case. I keep all the things I'm never going to use in this box. I keep my refills in a basket. And I keep all of my, some of my bracelets on a boom loom. And I keep all my bracelets in a bucket. And yeah, so nothing really fancy. I mean, the fanciest thing about it is probably the box. It's pretty fancy. But yeah. So as you can see here, I have all these bracelets. And well, what I'm thinking is for 100 subscribers, I could show you all of the bracelets and charms that I made, and just spend an hour talking about how many I have and what I made by who. But yeah, so if you want to see that video where I just talk for one whole hour straight about how many bracelets I have and what bracelet it is and who it's by and all that, then go ahead and subscribe. Because once I get to 100 subscribers, that is what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, this was the 50 subscriber special, showing you how I organize my Loom stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, bye! What the heck is this?